misconceptions. Today I'm going to talk about the need for blood donating, and hopefully today can go out and donate blood. Let's first talk about the overwhelming need for blood donors. The lack of participation in eligible blood donors poses a threat to the lives of many Americans. According to the American Red Cross webpage, where I obtain most of my information from, the United States alone, someone undergoes a blood transfusion once every 3 seconds, which amounts to 3,000 gallons of blood every hour, day and night. The people who benefit from blood donation is very extensive. The need ranges from cancer patients to organ transplants to surgical patients, even premature infants and trauma victims benefit from the donations. The need for blood never takes a vacation, and neither should the donors. Let me tell you about my grandmother. In 2009, she was diagnosed with leukemia, which is a cancer in the blood cells that starts in the bone marrow and soft tissue inside most bones, and where the blood marrow is where the blood is made. She had a deficiency in platelets, which means that her white blood cells were taking over her body and destroying her regular cells, her red blood cells. And she needed platelets to recover from the chemotherapy that she received. That day was September 2nd when we walked into the hospital and they told us that there was a shortage of platelets. And we were there, we were wondering how did this happen, why was this happening. And no one in the family knew what they would do. And my mother, she wanted to donate, but she was not eligible to donate. They said that they had enough platelets for that day only, and they would hold off for 3 days, as platelets are in high need, and their life storage isn't as to the full capacity of regular blood. So I was about 15 at the time, and I wasn't able to donate because of my age. And that's something that still gets to me, because if I was at age, I would have donated, and maybe I would have had my grandmother a little bit longer. The 21st of September that year, she passed away, and the battle was lost. I told this story because not enough donors donate regularly, and my grandmother or your loved one might have been in that situation who you needed to go undergo that surgery or undergo that blood transfusion, and there wasn't enough blood that day. So 1 out of every 20 Americans donate blood, which is a result of the donor rate goes down 2% annually. These facts are particularly distressing considering that nearly half of us here will receive blood sometime in our life. You can now see the magnitude of the problem with the lack of blood donations. Fortunately, this problem has a really simple and easy solution. Everyone in this room can be part of it, and all you have to do is donate blood to save priceless lives and go into the nearest blood center to donate. As you all observed from my previous speech, the process is safe and easy, and the solution is simple to the lack of blood donations. Let us take a look at how much of a difference a donation can make. The blood you donate is divided into 3 groups: red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Red blood cells are used to fight anemia, white blood cells are used to fight infection, and platelets, which are most important to control bleeding, and are used in patients with leukemia and other cancers. When blood is taken, it undergoes many tests. It is stored in refrigerators at 6 degrees Celsius for up to 42 days. So after 42 days, and that blood hasn't been used, it goes to waste, but mostly the blood that is donated is used in surgeries for the people who are in need of organ donations, and there's a list. blood donation center and send requesting the blood. Blood is available to be shipped to hospitals 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can donate 6 times a year, which equals to about 18 people that you can save. If you donate for 10 years consecutively, that is 180 lives you could have saved. And if we continue to donate, you know those lives could even be of that of a friend, a family member, or even one of your own, since you cannot donate in advance for your own surgery. So my dad, he went into surgery 3 years ago for his back, and it was a risky operation, and the doctor said he can donate blood if there was any complications. So before his operation, he went and donated enough blood so that during the operation, if there was any need of it, he could rely on that blood. And the blood that, since he was, thankfully, he didn't need that blood went into the center and was used again for other people with the same blood. You can now see the difference that donating blood makes, and I want to encourage you to take action. I urge you to take a stand and become a regular donor. 45 minutes out of your time is a small price to pay for the lifetime satisfaction you'll receive knowing that you saved a life. If you have never donated, pull it deep inside yourself and find the courage to become a proud donor. Where of the I've donated blood today, I'm a first donor. Or the be nice to me, I gave blood today. Finally, I ask you to think about the loved ones and hold deep in your heart. Imagine the need of blood transfusion that there is, and that is most desperately needed, just like my grandmother. You can go to the nearest blood center, which is on 1835 Franklin Street, Denver, Colorado, or here on Yosemite Street on 717 Denver, Colorado. Or attend the next blood drive here on campus. Please take this opportunity to save lives, to make yourself feel great. Give the ultimate gift of life, and donate blood.